So today we're going to do a little bit of inside camping, head up, head down. We're going to start off in the knee shield. We're going to have one leg stuck inside. Our partner is trying to work his knee shield, making his frame. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to control his hip, grabbing or his pants, or tightening his belt, or if you're trying to do mostly nogi, you just made that little monkey grip behind his back. And from here, we're going to start to put pressure. We want to try to put as much pressure as we can on top of our partner. This way we can start freeing the inside leg. We can use the outer hand to control his bottom knee while we put pressure on his knee shield with our shoulder and our chin, like this. Okay? We must maintain pressure at all times. The objective of the camping is to make my opponent tired. What I want you guys to remember is when we go for a camping situation, if our partner gives us the half guard, we accept the half guard and we don't go scrambling on. So let's remember just one situation here. If we're here and then Eric starts to feel a lot of pressure and he wants to go to the traditional half guard, great. We can start passing from here, okay? But usually what happens is we're gonna have a fight, a resistance between his hands, his legs, and his knee. So let's go back to the same situation. We are here, we are camping, we're putting head high or head down. You can choose as long as you're putting a lot of pressure, making sure your opponent is uncomfortable with this situation. You can see from the other side, my hand, I can grab the pants, or I can use the monkey grip. I'm going to posture, head high or head down, always trying to put pressure in our opponent's hips. Now let's start the actual pass. We're here, we're putting pressure on the hip. The first thing I want to do is, while I'm controlling the bottom leg with my hand, I want to use the windshield wiper to make my foot become free. I did not alleviate any pressure on my opponent. And one more time, if you want to do head high, you can do head high. If you want to do head low, you can do head low. As long as you're putting the pressure on his knee, controlling his hip. As soon as I do the windshield wipe, I'm going to change the hand on the leg to the head, while my knee is going to find his hip. So we are here, we're putting pressure. I let go of the hand. I'm going to start to hug the head and the knee outside comes in. What I don't want you to do is, for now, is pass the inside leg. I want you to continue with the pressure, making sure all my weight is on top of my opponent. One more time, controlling the bottom leg with my hand. I do the windshield wipe. My hand that's on the leg hugs the head while my knee finds his hip. And from here, I'm going to transfer my weight of the hip towards the chest and neck. Now I'm going to climb my pressure shoulder to his neck, and I don't let go of this grip. What I want you to do is pop your shoulder up, making sure his knee slides. We go to almost a traditional half guard situation now. But since I did the windshield wipe one step before, he does not have any control over the half guard. Once again, I transfer my weight from the hips to the chest and shoulder. I pop my shoulder. Now, as I said before, look at the details. Since I did the windshield wipe a step before, now I start passing and my partner has no control over his half guard. I make the grip on the lapel. I force my partner to move the other way. My hand that was on his hip controls the leg. I now back step, push his hips to the side, controlling the hips. Force his head, hand that was on the hip, slides to the leg. I break, long step, force the hips to the opposite side, coming back with pressure.